So what if I told you that you could build a full AI application without having to write a single line of code, without having to provision servers, and also without having to deal with all the compliance and DevOps ethics? Well, that is what I'm about to show you in today's video. My name is Dara, and I am telling you no other than Google Opal. It's a new AI no-code tool from Google that launched about July 24 as a public beta in the US. So I had to VPN into it to be able to access it and actually give you my impressions of it and actually help you get started and tell you what I think firsthand about it. Now, this is not a review video of it, but tell you the possibilities and my personal opinion about it. Google is not paying me to do this. I have not reached out to Google to do this. It's something that was discovered. A friend sent over to me and was like, Dara, what do you think about this? So I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. It has potential, but I could make a video about it and also tell you my audience about it, just in case you're interested. Why exactly does Google Opal matter in this age and time? It is a prompt-first user experience. Unlike Zapier and N8N and all the like, you give it a prompt and it builds your workflow for you. And also it has Gemini inbuilt into it, so it can modify stuff on the go. You can actually do a lot of things around the Gemini flow. You can use DALL-E, you can use the audio transcription. Of course, it doesn't work 100% yet. Now, this is what I've been able to do with it in the last 24 hours. So I've been able to make a weather suggestion for myself. Essentially, I give it my location and my itinerary. So it says the weather in Manchester is this. Of course, I'm not in Manchester. Tells me what I should wear, and for my coming back, how I should dress up. Pretty much, I told it to do all of this using natural language, English language. I told it to build this using English language, and I could share this app and actually do so. I could launch it in app mode only. If I do a restart now, this is how it really works under the hood. If I click start here, it's gonna tell me my current location here. Let's pick another location other than Manchester. Let's say we are picking Liverpool. That is where I am, assuming, and I'm going train to London for a meeting at 10 a.m. picking Uber to train station. It's gonna understand any typos anyway. And then also I am coming back same way, but branching at the gym about 5 minutes from the house. So I gave it that, and it's gonna go through and actually think about what the weather is, how I should dress, and give me a proper suggestion on how I should dress and what I should expect. It takes a couple of seconds could be up to a minute to actually come up with a suggestion, but from my testing of this, it actually works. Now, I did this in under a minute, which I think is pretty nice. I built it in under a minute, was able to test in under a minute, and I actually built other sort of applications with it. So if I open this in a new tab here, I was able to build other kind of apps. I was actually able to write a blog post, generate a video idea, make a routine for my wife. I introduced this to her, make a YouTube strategist. This is the one I'm demoing right now. It should have a response to me pretty soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this side by side so we can see when it has the result for me. And getting started is actually pretty fun with this kind of solution right here. And to get started, all you have to do for yourself is go over to the Opal website. I'm doing this incognito in my browser. You can see everything you can do with it. You can watch the video about it. All you have to do is sign in with your Google account right here. So you put in all the credentials. And it does all the confirmation stuff, etc. Give it permission to stuff. And this is me actually getting started from the very get-go. So it's gonna refresh the page, and then this is the blank canvas you get once you get into Google Opal. These are the pre-built ones by the Google Opal team. You can see the blog post writer. So let's say we want to rebuild that weather suggestion app now. All you have to do pretty much is click on create new application right here. You could watch a demo video. You could manually put stuff in also if you want to and lay them out. So basically has the inputs, generate an output area, and you can link them. You can link multiple inputs like so. You can do this. This is a possibility, but then also to make things fun, let us go ahead and give it a prompt to build that same application I just demoed for you. I've pre-written the prompt I'm going to give it to. It says, ask for my location, my itinerary, places I plan to be and what times, and my modes of transportation, and suggest how I should dress and things I need to take along for the trip. So I'm going to hit enter here or click on the screen, and all I have to do is just hands off now, and it's going to go ahead and build a solution for me. Now, why is this cool? It's cool because I'm able to build something like this in a couple of seconds without having to know how to code, how to set up a server. Well, of course, right now it's free to use, but in the future it might come with a pricing option. So then I can give this a name. Let me call it my dressing suggestor. Let's call it suggestor. Yeah. And I can then go into app mode or go to editor and have the app mode start by the side, depending on whatever you want to do. So let's give it that same thing we just did now. So my current location is Liverpool. Before we actually demo, let's see the results of the previous one we ran. You see here, it's going to be about 14 to 19 degrees. I should wear waterproof or water resistant jacket, dress in layers. This is the result we expect it to give us, right? This is the result we expect it to give us. So I'm just going to close the demo I've prebuilt and then go for it now. So my detailed itinerary, I have one I have previously made before this video, and just put that in. No code, no server setup, all done behind the scenes for us. That is what I've been able to do with Google Opal in just a couple of minutes right now. So a couple of minutes is gonna go ahead and build my dressing suggestor for me. And I think it's cool the way that works, because now I can build stuff. I can really build stuff. Now, one to note about this tool right now as it starts generating stuff is that it is not there yet. That is my personal opinion of it. It is not there yet, and it has potential. Can it build like N8N, like Make.com, like Zapier? At the moment of time of recording this video, no. But given that it's Google that's building this, I think, personal opinion here, I think it has potential. And I also think it has potential to go in the grave, just like Google has an history of killing stuff. Well, they've not killed Google search engine and YouTube so far. So if this picks up really with the AI community, with the no-code community, I think it has great potential. We don't know what the pricing is going to be like in the future when it finally goes GA. We don't know how the adoption is going to be. We don't know if it's really going to work out, but this is the detailed suggestion it has built out for us right now. So it says I should have the layered clothing with the temperature ranges. I should have the waterproof wear. See here, pretty nice suggestions. Now, ideally, why this matters for someone like me is that on a normal day when I'm preparing my children for school, and all that, of course, we ignore all the stuff like this. When I'm preparing them for school, I normally ask Alexa or Google, depending on where I am in the house, what the weather is. Then I have to think how to dress them up. Now, I could use this in a day-to-day life, literally, to help me know how to dress my children up for school. Dress them warm or dress them light, or prepare something in their bag as I take them to school. That is why this is useful. So I could build apps for myself, really, without having to have a conversation kind of thing. You can't do transcription yet. I tried it. You can transcribe, but text and summarize, but you can't get an audio file uploaded and then ask to transcribe. It only works with Google tools for now. It only works with Google tools for now. Even the Google tools it says it works with, I've not been able to test them 100% to be sure they really work like end-to-end full scale. But for the basic ones, I think they work fine. And that is the quick demo on how you can really get started. The website, once again, is opal.withgoogle.com. Go to that website, play with it. If you're not in the US, well, find your way to play with it. That's what I'll advise. I'll not tell you how to get there. Of course, I use the VPN service to do this. I am based in the UK. I use the VPN service to access this. Disclaimer right there, because of course, because we can't. That's what VPNs are used for. So that is that right there, and that's Google Opal in a couple of minutes. And I think it's a really awesome tool. I think it has potential to be able to make our lives easier, and that is what I genuinely think about it. I think it is going to make our lives very easy. That is my opinion, and that is the very first video I'm going to make for this series of Google Opal. As I continue to use this from day to day, I'm going to make more videos about it. And also, if you have an idea of what we can actually build together using Google Opal, drop them in the comment section and I'll try to research about it and then make a video about it. But in the next video, what we will do is that we will build an AI meeting note summary thing. Yeah, that's what will be the next video. So you might want to subscribe and check out the next video and actually go through that playlist if you're watching this at a much later date than when this video was to go live. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and goodbye.